Hey guys, it's Helmstrats and I'm back once again with another video, this time for Starcom Nexus. Top-down open-world RPG set in a sci-fi universe where you command a ship that suddenly finds itself sent off into another part of the galaxy or another galaxy entirely. It's not exactly clear. But, yeah. Kind of found this little nugget in my Steam library. I just hadn't gotten around to play it. And apparently it was good enough to have a sequel, Starcom Unknown Space. So I just figured I'd give it a try and see what it's all about. And yeah, so with that all said, let's go ahead and start a new game. Vessel name, Long Trek. Because I imagine it's going to be a longer journey than whoever's commanding the ship expected it to be. And we'll go with Helmstrats. Let's start it up. The Byzantium. Friendly. Press X to hail. Oh. Finally got command of your own ship, eh, Helmstrats? I guess it's really more of a shuttle, but I myself started on a station tug. At least yours is technically a starship. Ugh. Start out with a shuttle, it is going to be a long trek indeed. Kite Station isn't the most glamorous posting in Starcom, but like I said, we all started somewhere. Yes sir, what's my first mission? I think my assignment roster calls it a delivery, but sure, we can call it a mission if you like. Your mission is to deliver the cargo in your hold to Kite Station. I believe you got a replacement water purification system, several tons of mixed mineral resources, and a few dozen crates from an archaeology dig on Marduk Beta 2. Super interesting stuff. When you get there, see the Commodore for additional missions. Any chance we get anything more exciting? Last year I had to deliver a delegation of Arcturian diplomats to the Fornax 3 colony. Man, those guys can drink. Guess that's a no. Sorry, I meant to hilarious. Get yourself. Okay. First Officer Williams, Kite Station marked on your HUD, sir. It's the flashing icon on the lower left edge of your screen. Just fly us toward it. Oh wow, your confidence is inspiring. Okay. Okay, yeah, here I can zoom in and out. Because I'd like a little closer look at my shuttle. Class D planet. That's the Byzantine, and the flashing icon is at the bottom of the screen. Hold on a second. There we go. Oh, a second, guys. Let me see if I can't. Okay, I'm back. I just needed to look at the settings real quick. Alright, so now we're heading for our first objective. If you can't tell, or if you didn't pay attention to the first officer, it's the flashing waypoint right here, and we're currently on our way towards it. Alright, First Officer Williams, looks like a small asteroid field ahead. We can easily steer around them, but this might be a good time for some target practice. Okay. Nice shooting, Commander. Gee, thanks. Okay, so left click is to fire. Right click does nothing yet. There we go, that should be good enough. Man, we starting off tiny in this thing. Sure, this is not a... Take that, Space Rocks. Looks like you didn't need to practice after all. There we go. Let's see if we can't collect some kind of resource from at least one of these rocks. Because open world RPGs like this tend to have resource collection. We probably don't need to destroy all of the asteroids, Commander. Noted. Ooh, we got something. 1 titanium. Or maybe we do need to destroy them all. If we have classified orders from Starcom to clear all the rocks, I understand that you can't tell me. Har har. But I'd like to collect some minerals, thank you. I wonder if we have to, like, be in a certain range. Oh well, the 1 titanium should be enough for now. Oh, there we go. 2 titanium. I think that's good enough. We've wasted enough time blasting rocks. That's odd. Getting some strange readings from the sensors. Could be a solar flare. Helm control seems a bit off, too. Oh no. We're getting dragged in. Sir, I don't mean to sound alarmed, but we're about 50 warning light years just up on my console. Something seems to be pulling us toward the giant glowing rift. Sorry about that. That just came out of nowhere. Sir, I don't mean... Oh. Uh-oh. Was that a space battle? And apparently we just blew up a station. What the hell just happened? Pardon my language, Commander, but we've got damage reports coming in from all sections. Instruments are offline, damage control teams are scrambling. Okay, nav computer's back online, but it's failing to resolve our position. Doesn't recognize the stellar configuration. Either it's broken or we're a long way from home. Probably the latter. Or probably both, knowing this little shuttle. Alright, might as well go exploring. Uh-oh. Intruder, you are in Chitik. Yeah, you are on Chitik controlled space. Identify yourself immediately or be destroyed. I am Helmstrats, a human representative of Starcom. We are an organization of explorers. One of our research outposts was just destroyed, and here you are, an unidentified ship in our territory. Explain this. Yeah, just a coincidence is a weak defense. Yeah, they don't believe us. Not exactly. We believe you are agents of the Saurid. Disable your weapon systems and await our incredibly peaceful response. Yeah. Yeah, we just need to run at this point. Scanners have picked up another Starcom signal. It looks like the kite station... Whoa, whoa. Maybe they know what happened. I've marked it on the HUD. That's fascinating. Oh, we're actually doing some damage on them. Got him! Huh! And we got some goodies, too. 1 titanium. Alright. I know I'm doing this on the normal mode, but, you know, it's my first time playing, so forgive me if I, you know, found that a little too easy. I wonder... Okay, that's the menu screen, right? What's this one? Okay, that's mission log. Okay. And this is star chart. Alright. Kite station. Alright. Notice. Yeah, this is all the station logs. Station is in emergency power consumption state. All personnel. Wait, let's go back to the beginning. Congratulations to Juliet, Cassidy, and Winston Millen on their marriage. Kite station welcomes the crew, passengers of the Virgil. If you did not receive your accommodation assignment, please see the berth manager. Notice to visitors, the red-yellow hatches on deck 2 are maintenance access points, not reclamators. Please do not throw garbage in them. Kite Station welcomes the Arcturian delegation. They will be traveling to the Fornix system on the Byzantium in 2 days. For the remainder of the Arcturian delegation's visit, commissary sales of alcohol are limited to 2 units per person per day. Congratulations to Marty Smith and Angelia Marshall on their recent engagement. Chief Xenobotanist Mary Davison's retirement party will be on Friday at 22:20 hours in D Lounge on Deck 3. Cash bar. The freighter Cavor will be docking at 04:3300 tomorrow. It is delivering the much-needed Nutrasynth upgrades and a replacement L pylon for the hydroponics section. Anua Lee has given birth to twins. Congratulations, Anua and Jessica. Friends are welcome to view the newborns on their Starlink channel. Stellar Cartography has an open position for senior interior Sidor operator? I have no idea. Send your application to Star Map at Kite Local. Emergency, all personnel at the battle stations. This is not a drill. Notice, station is in emergency power consumption state. All personnel service usage is limited to 1 kWh per day. 1 kilogram of water, I presume. Alright, greetings, Commander. You must be Helmstrats. When we detected a Starcom vessel, I was hoping it was Captain Lee. No offense, but the Byzantium is a warship. We had no ships docked at the station when, well, whatever that was happened. Looks like you're the only starship we've got. Alright. The Byzantium may be a battlecruiser, but we have some crates of ancient pottery. That's funny. Actually, you do have one advantage over the Byzantium. When we got pulled into that rift, we took some damage. Part of your cargo was some mineral resources we need for repair. Speaking of the rift, what was it? I have no idea. All of our data banks were completely fried by the event, but I'm pretty sure we never had any record of a rift in space that pulls ships into another galaxy. I don't think it's another galaxy, but that's just my opinion. Otherwise, that would be a lot larger. So here's our situation. Based on our initial encounters with a race called the Chitek, we're in unfriendly territory. We're low on resources. We've lost a lot of our technical data. We're stranded in another galaxy. We've got only one starship. Yours, and it's terrible. What do you need us to do? First, get yourself to the shipyard. You're authorized to use any of the minerals you brought that we didn't use for repairs to make upgrades to your ship. Make sure you get a survey module installed because your next task is to do a survey of the planets in this system. See if there's anything that we can use or that might pose a threat, then report back your findings. Sounds simple enough. Welcome to the shipyard. I'm Lieutenant Chiang, Chief Engineer. Thanks to your cargo, we managed some upgrades to your ship. The ship configuration system is pretty self-explanatory. We have a lossless material recycler, so feel free to experiment with different builds. You won't lose resources. To simplify ship build out, you can start with a blueprint. I suggest the light surveyor. Gotcha. Oh, we're already there. Blueprints. Okay, so the blueprints are different ship designs that we can... Basically, the base models of the ship we can have. Not sure about calling a ship design invulnerable. Alright, let's see. Okay, we got light surveyor, light shuttle. I wonder if we explore the galaxy and discover things, we get more blueprints to fill in the gaps, or if we have to make our own, you know, willy-nilly. But for now, let's hit the light surveyor. Alright. I wonder if we can't build anything else. Oh yeah. We don't have anything yet too crazy. We've got a lot of titanium, some iridium. No, not iridium. Yttrium, I think. Gold and Shearlite, or something like that. Alright, so it's pretty basic. We've got a survey module, the main bridge, reactor, 2 engines, and 2 turrets. Alright. Alright, now let's see what he has to say off the shipyard. What can I help you with? Any tips on ship layout? I have several. First, most ship systems lose effectiveness as they take damage. Try to keep important modules protected. Second, excuse me. Second, some high-energy systems like turrets gain significant bonus for each open space they neighbor due to waste heat venting. Okay. Finally, pay attention to the module limit. This is limited by the technologies we've recovered. Okay. Was there anything else? All for now, thanks. Alright, so... Oh, that's all for... Oh, that's all for now. Let's leave the station. Alright, so now... Oh. I see 3 planets on our scanners that are survey candidates. Let's check them out. Got it. So, as I was saying, this is our new little survey ship. 2 engines, 2 turrets, a survey module, and the command deck with a reactor. Okay. So, we're going to scan this planet first. No surface anomalies detected, and let's look at the star map. Oh, cancel. Delete. Okay, so the commander's log is we can note any anomalies that we want to come back to later. Gotcha. I wonder what happens if we go towards the star. Here we go. You know, not right into it, just close enough. Does it automatically scan, or... Okay, nothing there, but I am taking some... Uh-oh, lost a crew member. Well, I had to find out. Anyway, let's scan this. And I think we just saw a probe fly by, but there's also an anomaly on the surface. Launch a shuttle. Source of the anomaly is an overgrown abandoned research lab. The upper levels of the lab have been ruined by centuries of exposure to the elements. But in an underground facility, the team finds what appears to be an intact AI core. The team's exotechnicians think he can either restart the core or cut out the memory banks and try to extract the data. Reboot. Alright, the universal translators. Hold on a second. The technician uses the lander's computer to bootstrap the AI core, while the universal translator seems to translate what it says. It apparently corrupted and only repeats eyes locked, stop any key, return. The technician is still able to extract a large amount of useful data from the cores. The team is also able to salvage some useful minerals from the equipment. Ooh, 150 research, 60 titanium, and 20 shearlite. I have a feeling that on the higher difficulties, this isn't so generous, but I'll take it for now. Like I said, I'm still learning this game. Shuttle's on board. Just one planet left. What is that? I don't know if you guys heard that too, but guess I'll find out, or I could just go to the map and see. Alright. I guess it doesn't show individual ships yet. Alright, time to scan. Ooh, another anomaly. Let's send you down. The source of the anomalous readings is small, dense titanium sphere which contains a transmitter emitting short, regular bursts at 1420 MHz. No other artificial objects were detected to explain the sphere's presence. How odd. Ooh, a lot of titanium too. Let's head back to the station. Uh-oh. Another enemy ship. Let's see how our new ship handles... Oh, 2 enemies. I knocked out one of their batteries. Got one. And it dropped some goodies. 3 Yttrium. Alright, where are you, you little... Is he running? Can't see him. Yeah, looks like he's running. Or not. No, he is. Definitely faster than us. Come back here. I want your salvage. Oh, it does show individual ships. Oh, he's turning back around. He just keeps stopping, and then turn, and then tries to draw us away even further. Come back here. I don't like it when my enemies can outrun me. It's like he's taunting us at this point. Wow, warp gravimetrics just went off the scale. Looks like something created warp instability nearby. I don't think I should have done that yet. Okay, I'll mark it down for later. Right now, I've got an enemy to chase. Okay, auto thrust. That's nice to know. But not... Did we lose them? No, they just returned back to the planet. Okay, edit notes. Got it. It's headed right for our base, too. Should have just headed back for the base. They would have followed us there anyway, apparently. Ah, and something to collect for our trouble. That's always good. Thank you. Now then. Miranda Price. I reviewed your logs from the system survey. That abandoned lab is interesting for two reasons. One, it suggests there are other civilizations in this region besides the Chitik. Maybe some of them are less hostile. And two, it seems like you found a treasure trove of research data. Which leads me to an update. I've got good news and bad news. The good news is that our own research lab is up and running again. And the bad? A lot of our technical data seems to have been lost when the rift fried our systems. But Lieutenant Commander Pillman says that we can recover a lot of it using research data you discovered here. So make lots of scientific discoveries to your to-do list, but first head over to the research lab and see what you can do with what you found so far. Alrighty. Research. I am Lieutenant Commander Pillman, head of the research lab, but you may call me Dr. Pillman. The data you've recovered during your errands will allow me to recover some of our lost technologies and possibly discover new ones. The Commodore has decided that you, a ship's commander with no scientific background, should choose the direction of our research because you are in the field, as she puts it. Yeah, this guy's a little bitter. Unlike the shipyard, once we've researched the technology, those points are locked in. We can't unresearch something, so choose carefully. Gotcha. Personally, I suggest researching turbo thrusters, if nothing else. It'll let your ship get somewhere in a hurry if you need to. Or get away, as the case may be, but I only have 2 doctorates, so you may know better. Oh yeah, he's definitely sore. But he is also right. We're going to do turbo thrust. Maybe improve engines later down the line, but for right now. Good job. I officially promote you to research grad student. If you have questions, you can contact me from command, but I'm rather busy at the moment. Nice to meet you too. Sorry to interrupt the science, sir, but Commodore Price has an update for you. When you're finished here, head to command section. Got it? We got 75 more research points left, so let's see what else we can do. Weapons, energy. Scanning. Ooh, we can research scout class right later. Right now, we need to focus on the here and now. Unknown technologies. Scout. Okay, I'll definitely need to repair this. Research this later. Right now, I think we need... I think we should do focus and coherence for both decrease in spread and, further range that our plasma shots can hit. Alright. And why don't we just get gravitational gliding? We've got the points. Yeah, because we're going into deep space, so... Alright. And we are a survey ship, so it only makes sense. What's the gyroscopic control? Oh, ship handling. Got it. Okay. I'm not sure if you knew this, but we recently pulled through a rift in space that wiped out most of our databanks. As you might expect, I have my hands full. Have you checked out that pottery we brought in? Pretty interesting, huh? I'm not sure if you're being sarcastic, but actually ceramic archaeology is a hobby of mine, and I asked August to send that pottery. And no, I haven't looked at it yet because I'm extremely busy. Is there anything else? How'd you get the scar? The tissue on my right side has been worn away by... I'll let you to your research. Dr. Pillman doesn't seem very friendly, so you met the good doctor, eh? Rumor has it he's been that way since the incident. What incident? Being born. I like Chiang. The man has been intolerable since I met him. He thinks he's unappreciated genius and Kite Station is kindergarten. Isn't that stereotypical of every self-proclaimed genius? Thing is, we all do appreciate his genius, but no one will ever tell him because he's a jerk. Fair. I'm thinking of challenging the Chitik to a race. Winner takes the galaxy? Good plan. Obviously, you'll want lots of engines and low-mass ship. But equally important is enough reactor power to keep the constant turbo burn. As I'm sure you'll recall from Warp Physics 101, at relativistic speeds, the Lorentz metrics tensor creates an effect similar to a drag, so there's diminishing returns on how fast you can go with normal thrust. I don't think he got the joke, but I appreciate the information all the same. Station Commander. Our long-range scanners have detected a warp nexus in this sector. It definitely wasn't there when we arrived. Probably what I passed. I don't... Excuse me. I don't know whether this is a part of the phenomenon we encountered earlier or the result of your activities in the system. I hope it's a way back to Starcom space, but even if it leads to another sector here in Xeno, as my crew is calling this region, I still want to know what's on the other side. What if it leads somewhere with no way back? Then I would be sad because we'll have lost our only ship with engines, but because you and your crew will be doomed to die alone in the void. In case that doesn't happen, take a look around before reporting back. Your priorities are to find help, gather resources, and learn what you can about this region. Before heading out, make sure to do any tech research or ship upgrades you might need, just in case. Got it. So we'll visit the shipyard again, see what kind of resources we got. We can put another plasma turret, which I would strongly want to do because it protects our... Yeah, see, it will protect our ship, our survey module. And Let's check out the blueprints again. Okay, okay. Let's leave the station. Now we've got 3 turrets. Improved thrust, weapons. Great, we can really cruise this with this tech, but watch your energy levels. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Oh, and it does cost energy to boost. So let's take a look at the star chart again. There's an anomaly here, and we'll investigate this first since it's part of the primary objective. We'll explore that other thing when we come back. Just saw something else. It flickered just for a moment. I don't know if you guys saw it. Alright, let's head in. You know what? Let's explore that other anomaly first before we go through here. Nah, let's just go ahead. Besides, I might just, you know, come back. My curiosity is stronger than my urge to fulfill objectives. We haven't got a replacement for the one guy we lost yet, either. Okay, Q for logs. Yeah, and I get the impression that the crew affects the rate of repair and what kind of success rate you have for your expeditions. Primitive vessel, let's scan. This unmanned vessel appears to be an early attempt at interstellar travel. It uses a primitive but wholly original warp field generator. As best as the engineer can tell, it was probably intended to fly to a particular location, turn around, and return to its launch point. Unfortunately, the warp field collapsed prematurely, damaging the craft. Its encryption system worked better than the warp drive. We can't decipher the telemetry data to figure out how it was supposed to work or where it came from. If we ever find who launched it, we can return the data to them. Perhaps they can explain their unusual technology. Okay. Mission log entry updated. Alright. Now we can go back and explore the anomaly in this sector, Xeno. You can never have too many guns. Wish I could fit another reactor on here, but no more modules. But at least with 3 guns, we'll be 3 times more prepared. Whoa, what's that purple? Oh. What I was heading for was the star. Okay. Alright then, let's head in. And we've got enemies. Okay, yeah, we haven't improved the range of our weapons yet. Oh, but we have improved the spread, the control. The debris from that ship suggests that are less technically advanced than we are, but we have a number of novel techniques. But they have a number of novel techniques that we can learn from. Okay, 30 research points. That's good. And there's apparently another one. Those 3 cannons are turning out to be a great decision. Alright. Now I just need to work on my aim. Alright. 3 gold. Let's take a look at the map. Oh, and apparently this system is connected to others. But first, we're going to do a little survey of this system. Scan this one. No anomalies. Ooh. Let's send a survey down. A rocky plateau with unusual density readings turns out to be a disguised and apparently abandoned military fortress. Let's have the team. Oof. Lost 2 crew. Down to 12. But at least we got something out of it, and maybe we'll get a replacement crew this time around after we do this mission. Alright, let's head for the star of this system. This time we'll not get too close. Oh! This otherwise normal-looking high-temperature star is emitting a small number of neutrinos with highly curved path. It's almost as if the star is throwing out curveballs. Huh. Interesting. So apparently you can get free research points with certain stars. Okay, that's good to know, and you don't have to get too close either. That's even better. Okay, I'm hearing that probing. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, it's flying circles around us, so I guess we'll catch it at some point. Alright, discovery, metallic hydrogen. Scans indicate this gas giant has a core of metallic hydrogen. A phenomenon long speculated about but never actually detected. Huh. Any more research points? So far this has been pretty good for us. Last planet of this system. No surface anomalies, okay. Oh, delete. Okay. It's the ruined ship over there. I wonder, could if we traveled outward? Probably, but first things first. Alright, now for the next warp nexus. Whoa. Nothing like this structure in our database. Maybe one of the civilizations in this galaxy is really into abstract minimal sculpture. In space? And we got enemies. Alright. Okay, the strength alone is... We can detect no pattern, but the strength alone is enough. Lower atmosphere of gas giants. Okay, 50 research points. Good. Alright, got one. Got him. There's a planet way beyond the warp nexus. Well, not too far, but still. Enough to investigate. Oh, and we got an enemy, looks like it's some kind of frigate, maybe? I don't know. Oh, an anomaly. First things first, let's see how far... Okay, the enemy's not on top of us yet, so... Launch a survey. In a crater-scarred valley, the team finds an enormous derelict starship. Whether it crashed here after a battle or landed to make repairs and never took off again is unclear. What is clear, that is a potential treasure trove of resources. Yeah, salvage. Oh yeah. The outer hull is on the verge of disintegration from centuries or longer of exposure to the elements, but some of the inner decks yield a large quantities of valuable material. Attached to the ship's drive is a strange device, a set of 4 concentric rings encased in a translucent sphere, like some kind of gyroscope. The team carefully separates the artifact from the drives to return to the ship. Alright. The artifact we found on that spaceship seems to be an interface between a ship's navigational system and something else, although I'm not sure what yet. Interesting, but let's continue the survey. Still got 3 more before we hit the next warp nexus. And of course, there's that enemy ship. Alright, let's scan this planet. I'm not sure if there's anything useful, and I was right. And... oh, not a ship, a station. Let's see if we can't take it out. Got him. One less enemy presence. Alright, now let's scan this little guy. Launch. The wreck of a small craft lies just below the sea surface near a cluster of rocky islands. Surface scans suggest it has been there for some time. Among the island's small forest, the team spot a group of quadrupeds observing the lander. Try to communicate. She feels it is important to convey. We're successful. Two blue-eyed sisters and their little brother swam in a line in the sunset sea. The little brother kept a dark secret in the green stone water. The fishermen came and tried to coax the secret from him, but learned too late that the green water must not run. They sailed away too late and wrecked their skiff from off our shores, lest the green water pollute the whole ocean. When the fishermen came, we will tell them that. When the fishermen came, we will tell them this. I think they mean come. We will tell them this story. The team's xenoculture expert observes that the story has figurative and grammatical aspects that do not appear in the quadruped's normal speech. She speculates that may be their attempt to preserve a narrative given to them by the wreck's survivors. Send a diver to explore. Alright. Okay, 15 research points. Not bad. Not as much as I usually get, but still, not bad. Alright, next warp nexus. Okay, that did not lead where I expected it to. No anomalies detected. Take a quick look at this. Oh, keep doing that. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to travel manually to get through here. Oh, we've got company. Let's see if we can't hail them. On behalf of the Sauriad Republic, we bid you greetings. Who are you and what are your intentions? We are human representatives of Starcom, and we come in peace. We do not know of the Starcom Collective, but accept your intentions of peace. We were transported here to this region by a rift in space. Interesting, we have warp nexuses here that can be used to travel great distances. But what you describe is unknown to us. We would speak with you further, but we are on a search and rescue mission for one of our survey vessels which has not reported in. Good luck with your search. Well, at least they were friendly. Alright, let's launch a survey. The anomaly detected from orbit turned out to be a very weak distress signal from a group of reptilian scientists trapped in a crevice. They have identified whose survey. They have been stranded. Okay. We have located your missing survey team, transmitting coordinates now. That sounds extremely promising. Thank you for your service, for the service you have done for the Saurian Republic. Please accept these minerals as a token of our gratitude. The planet where you located the missing team is one we had already passed by. Your detection capabilities must be more advanced than our own. Well, thank you. Was there anything else you wish to discuss? Alright, we have some questions regarding about this region of space. Okay. Races of this region. We have some run-ins with the Chit-Tick. The Chit-Tick are a most difficult race. Like the insects they descend from, they seek to expand, swarm, and consume. Their ships are not as powerful as ours, but they make up for it in numbers. They have recently become more aggressive in this region. We believe they have established a forward base near 12.7 times 12.7 by -6.8. Oh. Most Saurian captains think we should eliminate the base now before the Chit-Tick can reinforce their position, but our civilian government has not authorized it. On the other claw, if a third party were to destroy the base... I understand. We'll see what we can do. Please understand, I make no request of you, but if that base did not exist, things would be much easier for us. Alright, now tell us about yourselves. The Saurian mastered interstellar travel millennia ago, but we officially record history from the formation of our republic only 500 years ago. Since then, we have dedicated ourselves to the peaceful pursuit of science. We have, however, been forced to defend ourselves from the Chit-Tick expansion. Let's see. We would like to trade with you. I shall pass your request along to our government's trade minister. I should warn you that because of the nature of the Chit-Tick conflict, they are aware of exchanging critical resources with non-allied parties. Understood. Alright, we'll be on our way. We got some brownie points with one of the friendlier species, and got some minerals out of it. Yeah, because if I just offered to give them a lift, I don't think they would trust that. Especially since they don't know or recognize me. See if I get anything from this star. Nope, doesn't seem so. Alright. Scan. No anomalies. And a warp nexus. Holy crap. Yeah, let's get out of here. Ow, I'm already being hit. I mean, they're smaller than me, but there's a lot more of them. Let's get out of here. Whew. Alright. Well, that was something. I could probably have taken them, but that is a lot. No. What's the mission log again? Oh, yeah. 12. I'm glad this thing exists. Let's see, that's 10. That's 12. Okay, 12. So it's the chick base is going to be right over here somewhere. But let's go back and explore this system first, because I'm kind of curious why that one is off the beaten path. We're going to head for these two, this binary system within the nebula. Let's see how this glider system works for this deep space. Oh, already got an anomaly in front of us. Let's see what it is. Huh, it's a planet. Go ahead and scan that. Ooh, cloud denizens at a depth of 450 kilometers. Our scans have detected movement that suggests animal-like level intelligence. I wish we could see what they look like, but at that depth, our surveyor would be crushed like an egg. Maybe we can, Mon Nebula. Analysis shows that blue-pink color of this nebula is due to previously unknown type of muon decay. Very interesting. More interesting is the 50 research points. Aha! There you are. Yeah, see, that probe wanders through here too. Someday we'll catch you. Alright. Blue binaries. A pair of binary stars are still growing from the material in this nebula, I estimate. Then, roughly 22.5 million years, they will merge into one supergiant. You or the computer? Now, if there's one gas giant here, that there must be other bodies elsewhere. Let's take a look at the map. I'm picking up a faint signal on light wave band. Looks like some kind of faint transmission. Let me try to restore it. I've restored the message fragment as best I could. It's clearly Starcom standard, but most of it was unrecoverable. I've added it in a mission log. Okay. Alright guys, didn't find anything else in that nebula other than that broken transmission system from a Starcom message. So with that, I'm gonna just head back to... what is that? Kite Station. Yeah, that's it. Kite Station. With what we found so far, if nothing else, to get some more crew members. Uh-oh, guys. Oh boy. Nexus Gateway. Whoa, the artifact we found on the derelict spacecraft has just spun up. It looks like that enormous structure is generating its own warp nexus. Oh. And what's more, we've got an enemy ship coming right at us, too. I think. Ooh, cargo ship. That might have something good. Picked up 3 gold. And there's something else. Thank you, your contribution has been noted. Alright, let's explore this warp nexus. If I knew having this artifact would have triggered that, I would have done it sooner, but... Nexus destination. Oh! Okay, it can... Oh. Okay. We would have to go all the way here to connect it. Oh, but we can go back home. Alright, good. And we're back. That was convenient. So let's head for Kite Station. Dock. Okay, I thought something happened there. Anyway. Let's see the new logs. Alright, notice, until we have secured a reliable organic replenishment source in this sector, food rationing is in effect. The Kite Research Lab is looking for a junior archaeology cataloger. Anyone with pre-Empire experience will be given preference. While Helmstrats conducts surveys of the nearby star system, it is likely the long track will need additional crew. Due to the inherently risky nature of the planetary survey, these positions qualified for hazard pay. Due to the supply shortages, coffee is now 2 ration credits. Yeesh. The research lab is in need of optic cable. Check your junk drawers and closets. Alright, Station Commander. Your first officer transmitted your mission logs to us as soon as you were back in range, and I just finished reviewing them. Looks like you found a non-hostile race and opened a line of dialogue. Well done. Starcom protocol has some strict guidelines on the amount of involvement we can have with non-allied races, but you're the one in the field. What do you think? I'll try to play it by the book, but no promises. But I also think these are extenuating circumstances. Sounds reasonable. If you've met these Sauriad, I'll trust your judgment. Was there anything else? We could use more crew. Okay, thank you. Alright, have you learned anything at all else about the rift? I'm afraid not. Not only did it fry out databanks that might have held any prior reports, a lot of our sensors were damaged, so we really don't know what happened. How's morale? Holding it together, news of your discoveries are giving everyone hope, but nerves are starting to fray a bit. That's all for now. Okay, again, just read your log on these Nexus gateways. I don't want to get my hopes up, but who or whatever constructed them had some incredible level of technology. If anything can get us home, these gateways might be the clue. Investigate any more that you find, and good job on finding that artifact that activates them, by the way. Thank you. Alright, that's all. Okay, nothing new. Well, guys, I think I'll call an end to the video here. Had a pretty interesting first run on this first episode of Starcom Nexus. So, if you guys enjoyed watching this video and or any of my other videos, then please, as always, leave a like. Sound the notification bell to stay updated with my channel's content. Leave your comments and or game suggestions or your thoughts on my videos in the comments section below. And hit that subscribe button to support this channel and help it grow as we continue our YouTube journey together. Thanks. I have been Helmstrats, and I'll see you guys on the next one.